Привет, канал Билгалби, меня зовут Тимур, продолжаем играть, дорогой. Значит, Инквизиция, третья часть. Мы более синие, где-то здесь, в красных тонах. Идем дальше. Медный корпус какой-то. Да не перевод, конечно. Кривой, конечно, перевод. Болото какое-то. Да. Да, луна, конечно, гигантская просто.
Careful. Disturbing the water draws them out.
Так, интересно.
Is that a beacon of some sort? Look out!
Draw out the undead. We could use them to fight on dry land.
Keep an eye out for more then.
Эссенция духа. Это бегемоты какие-то, блядь.
No sign of the Avar who want to challenge me, or the Inquisition soldiers.
I hope the Avar haven't gotten bored with the hostages and that they understand how hostages work. You know, Seeker, for someone with your tact and charisma, you assembled a pretty good little...
So, You're Herald of Andraste. My kin want you dead, Lowlander, but it's not my job. No fears from me.
Why aren't you with the other Avar?
Trying to figure out this hole in the world. Never seen anything like it. They spit out angry spirits. Endless. What the sky's trying to tell us? I don't know. Watch the water. The gaps in the air.
It's what the Herald was sent here to do.
Maybe you do have a god's favor. Aye.
I thought the Avar wanted to fight me.
Our chieftain's son wants to fight you. I'm called in when the dead pile up. Rights to the gods. Mending for the bleeding. A dagger for... I don't pick up a blade for a whelp's trophy hunt.
The other Avar kidnapped an Inquisition patrol. Are they all right?
A few were injured in the skirmish, but they were alive. Last I saw them. Someone's trained them well. They killed more of us than I thought they would. Watch the...
Ебать, он здоровый. Ну что ж, идем дальше тогда.
Look, signs of a plague.
Похоже на чуму. Окей.
Thursday. Face me. I am the Hand of Call himself.
А он здесь все для воинов только сделал. Да? И не для магов.
I think Blackhall would have liked to have been here for this.
Herald of Andraste.
I dealt with the Avar. Is everyone all right?
Yes, Your Worship. The injured need some rest, but we can return on our own.
Your god looks after you, Herald. There lies the brat. His father, chief of our holding, would duel me for the loss if he cared enough.
Лучше работа на меня.
The Inquisition has a purpose your chief lacks.
Is this why the Lady of the Skies led me here? To help heal the wounds in her skin? Aye, I'll join you. Let me make peace with my kid and I'll find where you set your flag.
Здоровяк какой-то.
This was a surprise.
Так, возвращение Балатона
After you
оставили
return from the
отвечать на
bogs,
нападение.
we discovered this man attacking the building with
Используем
a
козы.
goat. Chief Movran the Under. He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do with him? Where should he go?
Козлы.
You answered the death of your clan with a goat.
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son. And I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your holdings with goat's blood.
Don't look at me.
No foul. He meant to murder Tevinters, but got feisty with your Inquisition. A red-headed mother guarantees a brat. Do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
Ну, здесь, да, ты пусть собирается. Мы в эту позорную клетку нас.
I don't have time for idiots. Let's get this over with. Chief Movran, crimes, etc. You and your people just get out.
Push us out. You've earned it. Have fun with whoever we push back.
Inquisitor,
Давайте
I
мне
must
надо с
speak
вами
with you.
поговорить.
What is it?
Да.
I must explain something first about the Montillier's fortunes.
I remember you said your family had been forbidden from trading in Orlais.
It's devastated our finances. The Montillier's have, in fact, been in debt for over 100 years.
I had no idea your family's situation.
Hardly anyone outside the family. For generations, we've done everything to keep creditors at bay. Sold our lands to stave off interest. It's just... it is infuriating to see my family... I'm to become head of our house. If I sell any more of our land, my family will become destitute. That cannot be my legacy to them.
Most people worry about their next meal. Never mind an estate.
I'm not blind, but I worry for my foolish sister Yvette with her daydreams, my brothers trying to rebuild our fleet. Is it wrong to hope they never know hardship?
Is there anything I can do?
I'd almost solved our problem. I negotiated a chance to reinstate the Montillier's as landed but when I dispatched paperwork to Val... I've just learned my carriers were murdered. And the documents restoring my family's trading status destroyed.
Do you have any idea who murdered them?
Leliana made inquiries that bore success. Comte Boisvert, a nobleman in Valroyot, claims to know who killed my... He has a request that you come when I meet him, so he's seen publicly conferring with you.
What will being seen with me gain the Comte?
Once he's met, he will use us. But
If that's what it takes to get to the bottom of this.
thank you, Inquisitor. It means you are too kind. I must know who killed my couriers just to harm...
часов, я-мое.
At your service.
Целый день, блядь, на разведку. Вот он меня подписался. Я в шоке. Это кто, интересно? Приветствую на канале. Не знаю каком. Куда идти-то, я не знаю. Пойдем, наверное, в остановку понял.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus.
Great
The only question
Гастарбай
is,
Бой.
how?
Что за них
know
такое?
how. I have our way in. The real question is, where
Приветствую.
is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian,
Как
the
выходные.
Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Céline will be meeting for peace talks with usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
Короче, мы идем на бал. Может быть, предупредите ее? Например, Гаспар. Что за Гаспар вообще?
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been
Гаспар
emperor.
мог взять император.
Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops.
Да, ты его любишь.
He's also a chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
У Гаспара есть шевалье? Шевалье это французы, что ли?
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow
Что
the
они за
Duke?
герцог?
Most chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give
Самая
them faith
душная
in the
миссия
person
за всю
wearing it.
игру.
The Empress has tried to improve relations
Да?
with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her
Ну,
as
окей.
anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Попробуем, короче, пройти ее как-нибудь весело, не знаю. Кстати, заметьте, у меня нету татуировок, я их уничтожил.
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
Это такая
An ambassador in name
останется,
only.
да,
She has organized the elves of Halam Shiral into an underground army. The Empress invited her to
кстати, за мага.
in a bid to gain
Я
the
буду
elves'
мага
alliance
просто
in
всех
the war.
убивать.
That would be scandal enough, without the
слухаю.
rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Честно, тут графика вообще какая-то странная. Вот что меня удивляет. Тут губы какие-то, я не знаю. Как будто накрашенные, перекрашенные.
Wait. The elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress.
Это не ведьмак.
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago.
Да Лиан даже.
If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court.
Императрица и
Even if a
эльфийка.
lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Я не помню, императрица лесбиянка, что ли? Что-то понятно.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer.
Информатор.
She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire.
Империя.
Fortunately,
Сейчас
many
я-
Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her.
А мне не-
Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Кстати, я-
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
Что мне нравится в этой игре, тут есть геи. Вот это мне тоже не нравится. Лесбиянки, геи. Зачем это сделали, понятно. Это, короче, типа, как Россия, да, вот веке, так понял? Где бы там правит империя, Российская империя.
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his
Как
Empress?
Гаспар может.
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
Принцем. Ну, короче, понятно. Он претендует на трон, но Селина получше будет правитель, чем она, чем этот Гаспар.
Do we need to go to the peace talks? The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but
It seems that our messages never reached her.
Вот прихватывает.
Someone intercepted them.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
Да, вперед. Погнали.
We shouldn't waste any time. Let's go to the Winter Palace.
Да нет, накидки нормально. Вернись. Я не прочел, понятно, что там написано было, я даже не прочел. Наверное, просидели. Идем на пир. Возьмем Варика, конечно же, Кассандру возьмем. Вивьен может взять это. Вообще хочу взять железного быка, на самом деле. Но возьмем Вивьен, потому что она из Орлея. Да? Возьмем ее. Посмотрим, что скажут.
when Halam Shiral hangs by a thread,
Я вот
the
сильно
Empress
боюсь, что
fears
мы
our
можем
presence could sever it.
оборвать.
The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him.
Так что
Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power,
Благодарю.
he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
It is a great pleasure
Да,
to
большое
meet you,
удовольствие.
Inquisitor Lavellen. Bringing the rebel mages into the ranks of your army was a brilliant move. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
Какой так оператор, он впечатляющий.
I can see many benefits to such an alliance.
Keep the image firmly in mind.
That's
We may
rich.
see it materialize by the end of the evening. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. Prepared to shock the Assembly by appearing as the guest of a hateful usurper, my lord? They will be telling stories of this
Да, это сейчас
into the
сотня есть.
next age.
Есть, не ради значения.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Duke Gaspard.
Я надеюсь, не
I look forward to ending this civil war.
As do I, my friend.
Я, друг мой,
The
стабильность,
Empire
мне
needs
сейчас
stability
теперь
and
больше, чем когда-либо.
security now more than ever. If you have the safety of the Orlesian people at heart, Inquisitor,
Это вы сумеете помочь.
perhaps you will look into something for me. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
В этом состоянии советую разобраться.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Заняться. Быть осторожным.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor.
Мы заставим
Shall we?
пойдет. Надо быть аккуратнее здесь.
Is that the Inquisitor?
Упаси создатель. Это какая-то глупышка для спара.
You there?
Я выход отца не видел здесь.
Have you seen a ring anywhere? It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the Fomari.
Цена?
Cannot.
Is this ring but
Its worth in coin is. It was a gift. She will never forgive me.
Без сурова.
Not even if.
That's a terrible predicament.
If the Countess finds out,
Иди.
should you happen upon it, I beg you.
Изи.
Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Я его нашел.
Is this the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure. I cannot believe you have saved me a lifetime of mortification.
Is that the Inquisitor?
A Dalish? No, that cannot be.
Да, видишь, нет, это невозможно.
Why are there so many elves here?
The Empress invited.
Does anyone have a report on the casualties in the Danes? What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn
Это
you
вас
before you go
говорит,
inside.
подавайте.
How
То,
you
что
speak
вы
to the
будете
court
говорить,
is a
это
matter of
дворе
life
может
and
вопрос
death.
жизни и смерти.
It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol.
Каждое слово, каждый
Every
жест будет
word,
оценен.
every
Ты
gesture is
сквозь слабое
measured and
место.
evaluated for weakness.
Я буду осторожен.
I'll keep my guard up. Don't worry.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to
Лучше
the
говорить.
death. You must never
Ставь
reveal
каждый
your
день,
cards.
никогда не для раз.
When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer staring down Corypheus.
Might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. Cassandra is usually not the subtle or cautious type.
I'll have a few discreet words. Everything will be fine. And Raste, watch over us all.
А тут у нас ничего. Закрыто. Не хватает только Золушки.
I heard the Grand Duke invited the Inquisition here.
Gaspar never struck me as pious. He must think he gains military advantage with the Inquisition.
Seriously, did you get a look at the stamps? I think they're gilded.
I need to have this jacket let out a little.
The sooner we go in, the sooner we can get this over with.
I can hardly believe Gaspard and Celine are in the same room.
Grand Duchess Florian must have worked a miracle
How
to
could
get
the
them here.
Empress afford to renovate the palace without war?
Has there been any news of Paragon Iduken?
Я совершенно
Not in
не
months.
Нет.
The Assembly insists on declaring the Paragon dead, but King Belian refuses to give up the search.
How long can Orzammar
Было заходиться без торговли.
We have reserves of food supplies to last a few
Мы сделали
months.
несколько месяцев, но король хочет поскорее возобновить торговлю, пока не началась паника. Совершенный дух это кто? Сейчас не мой гном там.
Who does Orzammar
Кто
favor
возьмет
in the
на сегодняшний
negotiations
период?
tonight?
King Aducan has put
Королёв вложил
considerable
его
coin
деньги
behind the
в
Empress
поддержку
in hopes the trade in foodstuffs will resume quickly.
возобновились. Все в масках какие-то.
And now presenting
Также прибыли.
Grand Duke
Великий
Gaspard
герцог
Chalon
Гаспар де Шалон.
and
Его
accompanying
сопровождает
him, Lord Inquisitor Lavellan.
Лавелан.
Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Heraldon, crusher of the vile apostates of the mage underground,
Remember to smile. This is all for show, my dear.
champion of the blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena,
Get on with it.
Pantagast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times removed, hero of Orlais, right hand.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our
Yes.
court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Lord Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
I'm delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Haram Shiral?
I have no words to suffice. Halam Shiral has many beauties, and I couldn't do them justice.
Your modesty does you credit, and speaks well for the Inquisition. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
tell me that how are Mama and Papa?
Can you believe the Inquisition filled its ranks with apostates?
You just know that will end bad.
Дайте их хрен его знает.
Can I get you a drink, Commander Cullen?
Please. Inquisitor, did you need some? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
You've attracted a following.
I don't know, but they won't leave me alone.
I take it you're not enjoying it.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
Have you noticed anything out?
Nothing that stands out. I doubt there's a single person here without ulterior motives.
You have any
Orlesian social events don't fall within. There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
Who do you think the Inquisition?
Gaspad's claim to the throne is fair. Orlais needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded leader seems the best option.
We'll talk later.
I wait.
Laurent was... Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor. I still remember the day they came to tell me.
And here we
that
are.
my second husband
You haven't
Philippe
embarrassed yourself as much as I
from his
feared.
walls.
Well done, my dear.
Any words of wisdom for...
Speak to the Council of Heralds. 6 of them are... The 7th member of the Council... His absence will complicate the... The Council are the highest-ranking players of the game. They see everything. They might know something we can use.
Tell me, Vivienne, where do you want the crown?
What I want is irrelevant, darling. Orlais requires stability, and that is best served by Empress Celine.
I've always wondered, what's the Orlesian fascination with masks?
We all wear masks, my dear, not just the people in Orlais. Who you are as a son, a lover, a friend, is not the same man who speaks for Andraste and leads the Inquisition. Orlesians codify this truth, make it visible. By giving each of these selves its own separate face, they believe they can be their truest selves, unmasked.
Anything happening I should know?
Strange that I haven't seen much of Grand Duchess. One could always find her clinging desperately to the Empress's skirts before.
It seems like you enjoy this.
This is the game, Inquisitor. Of course I enjoy it. If I didn't, I'd be dead by now.
Be ready to act when I give the signal.
Always, my dear.
I heard the Inquisition was here.
You're too gullible.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valois.
Are you happy to... Josephine, or to... Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gab...
Delighted to meet.
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about... Josephine writes, but she never... Is it true? Rebel mages in Redcliffe were performing blood rites and orgies. Where did you hear such nonsense? Everyone in Antiva says so. Is it true?
Those stories a little more than wistful.
Oh, how dull Redcliffe must have been then.
Which power?
Celine has held the throne successfully for years. Gaspard has run military campaigns, but never a kingdom. His transition would be, let us say, chaotic. Gaspard has run military...
Tell me...
She would forget to mention the art. You should be proud, Josie. I must do... And I must wait for your tutor's bills. Sorry, Josie.
Go on.
Half Royal must be empty. So many of the Empire's finest are in attendance. They've noticed this uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
I'll see.
Have you heard from your nephew?
Not since his regiment joined the fight.
We should invite all the family to Skyhold for the summer. You'd be bored the second you stepped past the gates. Skyhold is a fortified castle.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will join us.
Good. I was hoping I would catch you.
Нормально вас.
What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
You think she's controlling the minds of the court? That's powerful blood magic.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
My Lord Inquisitor! May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
How can I be certain this message is from the Empress?
We three wear the masks of House Valmont.
They are also extremely fashionable.
I'm always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in his holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
It's a generous offer.
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our best hope for peace in these difficult times.
She looks forward to cementing a formal alliance.
As soon as Gaspard is out of the way.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade.
Ну что ж, ребят, на следующей серии мы обязательно выйдем сюда и делать здесь дальше. Вот. На этом мы заканчиваем такая вот серия. Кому понравилось видео, пишите ваши комментарии, подписывайтесь на канал и, конечно же, ставьте лайки. Ссылка на плейлист будет в описании под видео. Всем спасибо за просмотр, еще видите, спасибо всем, пока.